Welcome to the latest edition of Jaguar Land Rover's Backseat Chat. Our guest today is known for his calm and compassionate demeanour. He is the representative of the largest expatriate community in Bahrain. Your Excellency, Dr. Mohan Kumar, Ambassador of India, let's go for a drive. What does being the Indian ambassador to Bahrain mean to you personally and professionally?
I think first and foremost it means being a public servant. My main job here as India's ambassador to the Kingdom of Bahrain is to try and protect and promote the interests of this vast expatriate community we have here. But it also means, I think, trying to connect both countries, try and be a bridge.
There have been significant exchanges between Bahrain and India over the last year. How do you see bilateral relations developing in the immediate future between the two countries?
I would have to begin by saying I think the landmark visit by His Majesty has laid the foundation for a truly remarkable relationship between the two countries. A lot of agreements and MOUs were signed, and now the establishment both in Bahrain and in India will now have to implement those MOUs and agreements. So I actually foresee an exciting time.
What is your interaction with the Indian community in Bahrain?
You know, my main constituency, if I may put it that way, is the more modest sections of the vast Indian expatriate community. So we have mechanisms for that. I have an open house, as you know, once a month.
Your Excellency, construction of the new Indian embassy in Sif area started last year. How is this going to affect India's diplomatic presence in Bahrain?
I think it will be a symbol and it will stand testimony to the wonderful relationship between the two countries, and I hope it will be a matter of great pride for the Indian expatriate community. We hope to have an auditorium for 500 people in the Chancery so that the Indian community can use it.
I understand that you met with His Holiness the Dalai Lama on one occasion. Could you recount the results of the meeting with him?
I think, as with men of his stature, two or three things strike you. The calm demeanor of this great man, the fortitude, and more than anything else, he smiles a lot. They say tejas, which is a Sanskrit word, but it is the sparkle in the eye, which I think comes from wisdom.
How do you and the family spend your time? Do you have any special hobbies or interests?
Music can be, I think, very relaxing. Travel is another thing that we both share a passion for. So that helps us relax. As for me, I think I'm very fond of reading. I mean, there is hardly any Indian who doesn't like cricket or Bollywood or both. So I actually like both. So that's another thing I do.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.